What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the King Joe Sports Show. Man, it feels good to be back. Before we talk sports or we debate headlines, before we get into Caitlin Clark, the WNBA, Congress, or anything, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. To everyone who prayed for me, thank you. To everyone who checked on me, thank you. To everyone who sent messages, left comments, or simply kept me in your prayers when I was dealing with my health issues, I want you to know I saw it, I felt it, and I truly appreciate it. God has been faithful. He has been so good. There were moments where I had to slow down and just focus on getting healthy, focus on my family, focus on myself. But one thing I've learned is this. Sometimes God will allow you to fall and sit down so he can stand you back up even stronger. And that's exactly where I am today. I'm healthy, I'm focused, I'm grateful, and I'm excited to be back doing what I love. For those who are new, welcome to the show. My name is King David Jordan, a.k.a. King Joe. And this isn't just another sports show. This is where sports meets culture. This is where headlines meet accountability. This is where we ask the tough questions and give you answers that either everybody's thinking about and they're scared to say out loud, but we ain't scared. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to challenge you to think. Agree with me, disagree with me, but let's have an honest conversation based on the facts, common sense, and respect. Please hit the chat down below. Because at the end of the day, sports are bigger than the scoreboard. They reflect our culture, our media, our politics, and sometimes even our values. So if you're looking for watered down takes, if you're looking for something just to get you popping, you probably came to the wrong place. But if you're looking for real conversations, if you're looking for honest opinions, if you're looking for somebody who's going to call it like he sees it, you're home, baby. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, let's jump into the chat because tonight we back. We're finally back. The enemy trying to stop us. Hey, listen. Hey, you know what they say in church when there's something go wrong in church? They be like, the enemy trying to stop us. No. We're here, baby. We're going to be here for a while, too. This is my first show back. We're going to take our time. We're going to let it marinate. We're going to take it slow and easy. Thank you for joining me. It's the King Joe Show. Let's go to work.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. Get kept close but never really wasn't. I accept your lack of focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Joy Sport by King David Jordan.
Fever star Caitlin Clark. That's the concern from House Republicans who are demanding accountability for hard fouls that they call attacks against Clark. In a letter to the WNBA commissioner, they write, if discrimination or retaliation is occurring and creating a hostile work environment, we support any appropriate investigation by the Department of Justice, the Department of Labor, or the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission.
Why is she laughing? Somebody tell me why is this funny? What? Go ahead, play it. Why is it? I don't understand what's funny about this. Okay, go ahead. Because we're gonna deal with this tonight. Because we're gonna handle this tonight. Because a lot of people try to play us and be hypocrites, but we're gonna do it. Go play.
They add that they are concerned about reports that suggest that the attacks may be racially motivated. It's fascinating that
she is
Congress
laughing,
decided to get involved in the WNBA's internal drama on the court.
I think this is fascinating. Or another word.
What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's really, really disrespectful in so many different ways because this is from people who, one, haven't watched sports, obviously, have never watched women's basketball. They're probably more so a fan of Caitlin Clark than the actual sport itself, or a fan of the...
Boy, if that is not a...
Listen,
wait, stop. If that's not a clear speculation, and this is what we're gonna get to tonight. Go ahead, later play. But you see Carrie Champion, man, and she's one of the ones that we really gotta talk and bring it to the congregation. Oh, they don't know what this is clear. This is clear what they want to do. Go ahead.
Exception of the WNBA, these women play tough, they play hard. It's sports. To suggest that it is intentional or that people are being racist towards her leaves out a long history of women who've supported this league and started this league who were black. It's very disrespectful to them, the women who are the foundation.
Wait. She just said, listen to what she just said. She said that there's a group of people that said, hey, man, they're unfairly treating Caitlin Clark in some kind of way. This is unfair to black women. Am I tripping? Did I just wait? Is it play that again?
Who supported this league and started this league who were black. It's very disrespectful to them, the women who are the foundation of the league. 70% of the people in the league are LGBTQIA.
I'm glad she brought it up because this is a big,
literally
huge. This is a
thinking,
huge
well,
issue.
why now?
Talking
Because
about
we've been playing the game that
bit.
we've been playing. Are people demanding that we be investigated for doing what we're supposed to do? Can you imagine going to work every single day trying to do your job, but fear that you're going to be attacked and get death threats?
The thing with Caitlin Clark is that she's a superstar. She's great at what she does. However, the attention that she's getting from Republicans and from government seems to be exclusively because she is white.
Wait a minute. Exclusively because she's white. Let's get going. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm tired of listening to this. Let's go. Welcome to the King Joe Show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, King David Jordan. And y'all ain't playing no music when I come. There we go. I'm your host, King David Jordan. Thank you guys for taking time to be with me. It's good to be back. We're coming back. Hey, we're going to have some technical difficulties. We're getting back into shape and doing what we're doing. Oh, your boy looking kind of good tonight. Let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? But there we go. We're talking tonight about Caitlin Clark. And there it is. Oh, it's just the white people mad because Caitlin is white. But the media never tell you. You just heard Carrie Champion on CNN. Shout out to CNN for the content. Carrie Champion show. No, it's not Carrie Champion. What's the black girl name? I forgot her name. But anyway, shout out to the show. Great show. I love a show. It's a great show. Right? No disrespect. I promise you no disrespect. But I will sit there. This is what they're saying. And if we could give you a little bit of a history or a little bit of a backstory to what actually is going on, so some of y'all that may be sitting under a rock have not seen what's going on, especially in this issue. But first of all, I got to say thank you guys so much. Thank you. If you could do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for taking time. We're gonna be here a long time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's our first show. We're gonna take our time and we're gonna go through it tonight. So thank you. If you get a chance, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's your boy King Joe. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be back in the house one more time, man. And thank you guys for all the love that you guys have shown. It's been a while, and a lot of you guys have been hitting me up about what they seen happen with Caitlin Clark. And what I wanted to really talk about was the fact that the media and certain WNBA players are trying to hide their hand. They're being hypocrites, and they're trying to play us like certain things that happen when for us to get to this point here, where the 11 Republican or were they senators? The Republican representatives wrote the letter to the WNBA commissioner about the treatment of one Queen Caitlin Elizabeth Clark. And I've been sitting here watching this entire season. And I've been listening and enjoying the shows, Ben Daniels, Mitch Love Sport, all my guys, all the guys that does shows. I'm leaving out some names, but I've been watching you guys. Of course, I watched the Whitlocks, the Stephen A., the Big Dogs, talking about Caitlin Clark and what's going on and the big news that's going on with Caitlin Clark. And once again, Caitlin Clark is still getting beat up. Now, what they told us at the beginning was, some tried to say it was hazing. Some tried to say, hey, it's just the rookie coming into the league, and this is what they do to the rookies. Some tried to say, hey, it wasn't, because at the beginning, folks like myself, a lot of the Clarkleys and the CCs have been saying from day one that this is abuse. This is bullying. This is unfair treatment. And listen, and the issue that really ticked us off, and this is the thing I really want to say, because we're going to get to what they're going to say next about LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and all this stuff. But the thing that really ticks me off is this. when we see the media talk about it, they try to off-play it like we're not seeing the things that we're seeing with our own eyes. They're trying to offset it like we're just making this up out of thin air. They're trying to play like, hey, and you know, when the Republican senators wrote the letter saying, hey, we think they're having unfair treatment on Caitlin Clark, and then they brought up discrimination. Oh, that was crazy. That was wild. And they brought up discrimination. The WNBA was like, hey, and the media started flipping. They started flipping. And y'all know I got receipts. They started flipping. Oh, it's not about race. This is just basketball. Oh, it's just basketball. Oh, you know, they've been telling us for years, this is just basketball. This is basketball. It's not that we hate Caitlin Clark. And they're right. They don't just hate Caitlin Clark. They don't. They hate Caitlin Clark and what she represents and the audience that Caitlin Clark brings with her. That's what they hate most. They hate Caitlin Clark because she's not one of those LGBT, EFG type players. They hate Caitlin Clark because she's a white girl from middle Georgia. Carrie Champion just told you. She just told you. And we're going to talk about, oh, we got time tonight. Yeah, pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. But as soon as these Republican senators writes this letter to the WNBA, the media and everybody else like, oh, wait, it's not about race. It's not about race. It's not about discrimination. It's laughable. Carrie, she was laughing. I still can't think of the host name. Who's the host? Y'all put it in the chat what the host name is. Chat, let me know what the host name is. She was laughing. She thought it was funny. And this is what they literally said. Mark, that's what I'm trying to say. This is what they're literally saying to us right now. They think it's funny. They think it's funny until it's not. Because when we bring it up, it's a big situation of, hey, we're beating her, we're abusing her, we're treating her differently because of her race. And for years, for the last 3 years, they've been able to offset it by trying to say, Caitlin Clark fans are racist. For the last 3 years, they have been trying to offset it and say it's the fan base that's racist. It's the fan base that I can't stand. So in actuality, they said the reason we're beating up Caitlin Clark isn't really because of Caitlin Clark. It's because of what she represents. It's because of you. It's because of me. It's because of her fans. And they tell you, they be like, I can't stand Caitlin Clark fans. And when they say things like that, they be like, Caitlin Clark fans are racist. I'm looking at them like, all right, hold on, wait. Last time I looked in the camera, that skin there is brown and black. I got stopped by the police the other day. He asked me what race. I was black. I look at other people. Glenda, I hope I'm saying his name. The Liquidator. Ben. I look at all these other guys and they're what? They're black. And I'm like, wait, hold up. You guys are saying Caitlin Clark fans are racist. We don't like it because she breeds a certain type of fan and they're racist. And I'm looking at y'all like y'all hypocrites because Caitlin Clark probably, if we keep it a buck, Caitlin Clark probably has the most black fans based on sheer numbers, based on the amount of her name recognition. She probably has more black fans than anybody else in the WNBA. Bar none. It's not even close. She has more minority fans than anybody, people of color. She has more people of color fans than anybody else in the WNBA. One Caitlin Clark. One Caitlin Clark. They don't know any other players. I know y'all looking at me crazy like, what? King, I can hear him now. I can hear the dream angels. Dream angels. I can hear that. I can hear that. I can hear the DA now. I can hear the DA now. You know, they used to be the Reese Pieces. They the DA now. The Dream Angels. In Atlanta. I hear him say, what about Angel Reese? Angel Reese, she got 5 million. She got 5 million subscribers. I'm like, y'all know it's bots. How you say it's bots, King? Because Angel Reese can't get 1 million people to watch her game. Angel Reese can't get 2 million people to watch her games. True fans, they watch your games. True fans, they watching you. Now, I mean, Angel Reese ain't got the prettiest game for you to watch, but I'm just saying. If you really a fan, you gonna watch, you gonna support every time you get a chance to support. Every time they on TV, they support. My wife is an Atlanta Dream fan. I cannot believe my wife is an Atlanta Dream fan. My wife is an Atlanta Dream fan. I do kind of know. I like the Dream too. I like Dream because they have my girl Alicia Gray on there. She's from Sandusville, Georgia. Sandusville, Georgia have some of the nicest people in the world. My church is in Sandusville, Georgia. I'm from Georgia, if y'all don't know. My church is in Sandusville, Georgia. Oak Grove Baptist Church. Shout out to Oak Grove. And they got some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. They got a big old mural and with Alicia Gray on the mural when you ride downtown to Sandusville, Georgia. That's a mural, Alicia Gray. My wife is Alicia Gray, and then they have Nas Hillman. Nas Hillman, her father, Fred, coached my wife's son in AAU. So she has a kind of love and attachment. And guess what my wife does? She tried to watch every single Atlanta Dream game that she can because she's a fan of the game. She loves those players, and she's a fan of those players. She actually was kind of upset when Angel Reese came to Atlanta. But that's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? There's another story. Someone said condolences. No. My wife's still alive. She's alive. Well, that's her team. She likes Atlanta Dream. She's from Georgia, y'all. I mean, you know. Everybody can't be, you know what I'm saying. But she respects Caitlin Clark, though. She likes Caitlin, too. She'll tell you, I like Caitlin, too. But that's her team. Like, that's a team she has drawn herself to. Atlanta Dream. I love it. Because every time we spank that booty, I'm in her face. No, I be trying to have like sex bets and stuff. Like, hey, if Atlanta win, then you know. Here recently, she been winning these sex bets. Oh, she's gonna kill me for that. And then I need y'all to come back through now, because you know your daddy needs some. But listen. So at the end of the day, this is crazy though. So she watches it. So they like, well, Angel Reese has all these followers, but they don't watch the games. They're not selling out. They ain't selling out arenas to go see Angel Reese unless you're playing Caitlin. Unless she's playing Caitlin. But the media. Everybody's here is shocked. They're like, huh? The Republicans are coming and writing against Caitlin Clark. But wait a minute. You guys for 3 solid years came and talked to bring race, inclusion, no space for hate. Right? And it made me realize that the issue is not just Caitlin, it's what she represents. And this is what I want Caitlin to understand, is you represent something bigger than the W. All our fans are sitting here saying the same thing. We say, hey, man, Caitlin, you're bigger than the W. That's why they keep telling them to go across seas to play across seas. It's like, man, go across seas to play across seas. We'll follow you. All they keep telling us, like, you're bigger than the W. NBC just signed Caitlin Clark to a new contract. They didn't sign the W. They signed Caitlin Clark. We know this. And the crazy thing is the fact that what she represents is what irks the WNBA. And the WNBA, and this is the funny thing, And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. WNBA, y'all kinda in trouble. Y'all done ran your mouth too much. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is the thing about. I tell my wife sometimes. I said, "Listen, man, you can't get so emotional that you run your mouth too much." And she be like, "Can't you run your mouth more than anybody?" The WNBA ladies got so emotional they ran their mouth too much. The media, often, you know why Democrats keep losing? Because they get too emotional and they run their mouth. And this is the thing I want to show y'all. Let me say this. Can I preach for a second? Can we preach for a second? I need David to be like, go ahead and preach, King. Let me preach for a second. Your body, from a standpoint, is made up of mind, will, and emotion. Right? Mind, will, and emotion. Those are three things your body made up. Mind, will, and emotion. And what a lot of times happens is, and that's everybody. That's man, woman, boy, girl, mind, will, and emotion. But the thing that we do is we allow those three to get out of balance. Now, when you're most focused and most effective and efficient is when all three of those things are encapsulated and they're balanced. But what happens is a lot of time, oh, no, don't freeze on me now. Try to let it catch up. All right, there we go. But a lot of times what happens is those balance get your mind sometimes outweighs your will and emotion. Now you overthink things. Right? You overthink it. Sometimes your will overshadows your mind and your emotion. Now you just bout it. You ain't thinking. And you don't have no heart. That's why you got people that just kill people. They don't think about it. They just start in it. You know what I'm saying? They think about the money. They're just thinking about the things they see. So you got to unbalance between your mind, will, and emotion. And this is what I hate, because I hate when people be like, oh, he's emotional. Yeah, I'm supposed to be emotional because I'm soulful. But I'm supposed to have balance. A lot of times we let our emotions get the best of us, and it outweighs how we should think. And it outweighs our passion, which is our will. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times what happened in this situation here, boy, that was dope. I need to write that one down. A lot of times what happened in this situation here with the WNBA and their players was their emotions got the best of them. And they talk too much. What happened with the media, and y'all gotta watch the media, because media be pulling fast ones. They be trying to switch on you quick. Be like, well, this ain't about race. This is just hard physical play in basketball. That's all this is, hard physical play in basketball. You're gonna hear Kane Champion say something that's egregious. She's gonna say something super egregious. But that's what they try to do. This is physical basketball. But their emotions at the beginning got the best of them. And see, somebody like me, that's why I thank God for healing virtue. Somebody like me, I remember. And somebody like me, I went and got receipts, right? Because they try to say, this is not about race. But I remember when Caitlin Clark first came into the league, and those of us that really covered Caitlin, we remember what some of these players said. We remember when Diana Taurasi tried to warn her and tell her, hey, reality is set. Let it catch up. I don't understand why we're having so many freezes in here. I'm letting it get up. Get the freeze on. Let's go. Catch up. All right, there we go. All right. So, with Diana Taurasi said, hey, it's going to be a reality check when you get to the league. You ain't playing little girl no more. We remember that. You know what I'm saying? We remember when Monica McNutt said, quote, Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, I remember when Monica McNutt, and what I did, this is what I love. Because technology gives us opportunities that we ain't ever had. And their emotions are bigger than they will, right? Technology gives us advantages And you gotta be careful what you say today. You gotta be careful because we could go back and Google, and we didn't got Google. We go to Gemini, we get an AI. So I had my little AI look up some of the quotes that were said. You know what I'm saying? That was said about Caitlin Clark coming into the league. Right? I actually went and looked it up. I said, okay, wait. I remember. Am I misremembering? I remember when Angel Wilson directly addressed the intersection between race and corporate marketability before signing her major shoe deal. Right? Angel Wilson said, I think a lot of people say it's not about black and white, but to me, it is. This is quote. This. Hold on. Share the screen because they think I'm making this up. This is quote what Angel Wilson said. You know what I'm saying? Share that screen real quick. Go to Egel. Safari. There you go. This is what Angel Wilson had to say. This is a quote. This is not me making this up. This is a direct quote. I looked it up. She said, I think a lot of people say it's not about black and white, but to me, it really is. It is. It really is because you can be a top notch at what you do as a black woman, but yet maybe there's something that people don't want to see. They don't want to see marketability. So it doesn't matter how hard I work. It doesn't matter what we all do as black women. We're still going to be swept under the rug. That's why it boils my blood when people say it's not about race. Because it is. Because it is. That's Angel Wilson. Let me read it again because I think we froze that. That's Angel Wilson. That's what Angel Wilson said. Read. Y'all see it? Just in case it freezes, I want you guys to see it. Angel Wilson said, it is about race. But you guys are telling us now it's not. See, we came about receipts. Angel Reese said, the reason we're watching women's basketball is not because of one person. It's because of me too. I want us to realize a lot of us have done much for this game. I'll take the bad guy role, but I'll take these slumps and blows so that the players come and after me, they can say the capacity where they can just come and play. Right? So I want to show you something. We'll come back to this. We come out how the bid was like, all right, listen. All right, and in 2024, y'all see this? 2024, look at the screen. 2024, ESPN Monica directly challenged Stephen A. on First Take, where he claimed his show had always championed women's sports, but not called out the network's historical lack of effort to platform the black women who built the league before Caitlin Clark arrived. And y'all remember when Stephen A. was like, hey, who talks about the WNBA? Who talks about women? Who talks about women's sports more than First Take? Monica Mendoza said, respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to. Later, the Spanish said the prevalent idea that WNBA versus Caitlin Clark and these women don't understand the power of the eyeballs she's bringing to the league, that's just unfair. Would you be jealous of someone who got $28 million shoe deal before they ever step foot in the pros? The players understand the business. I just need all of us to do a better job of holding the room on multiple truths. Andrea Carter. Let's keep it going. I want the media to be responsible. Oh, we got to find out the check. I want the media to be responsible. We out receipts. Andrea Carter, ESPN. The WNBA is not born this year. There are women who have been flying commercial, making low salaries, putting on incredible performances, playing world-class basketball in empty arenas for 25 plus years. Empty arenas. For the media to only care now and to frame it as if Caitlin Clark is saving the league that these black women built with their bare hands. It's deeply frustrating to the players who laid the foundation. Now, if I remember correctly, it wasn't just black women that laid the foundation. Now, I remember Rebecca Lobo. You know what I'm saying? I remember Sue Bird. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I remember those. The frustration isn't with Caitlin. It's with certain realization of how much better it could have been for the OGs if the media had just given them a fraction of this energy younger. L. Duncan. Y'all know L. Duncan. Y'all know L. We got a ball on here, y'all. We got a ball. Bring them all here. Stack them all. Bring them all. The old style was to depend on sales marketing people to have courage. It's always really appealing to morality. It's the right thing to do to support women. Now we have data that proves it's just as prudent business. The league is headed, the new generation, the platform, has been 30 years building most on the backs of black women who are extremely talented yet they were never rewarded with a fraction of this spotlight. Sharon Miller, not Sharon Miller, not Sharon Miller. Not Sharon Miller. Not Sharon. This is what Sharon Miller had to say. Not Sharon, not the analyst. Sharon said, there's nobody in the WNBA like me. There never will be. But let's be clear, the physical play, the trash talking, the competitive fire that the WNBA DNA, that's what built this house. Now the cameras are finally turned on. Why are the cameras turned on? The cameras are turned on because of Caitlin Clark. AR, what's up? They turned on because of Caitlin Clark. These women been playing this hard for pennies. Don't come into our house and do and try to change the rules of how we play and who we protect just because you finally decide to start watching. Right? I was like, give me more. Cheryl Swoops. The history of contest of race in this league. The W is perhaps the most LGBTQ plus representation of sports league. There's a lot of nuance with black folks, and especially black women, especially black queer women, have been oppressed throughout this entire history of America. CC's peers. Once again, I told y'all what CC stands for. It's what Caitlin Clark stands for. Lord, I hope y'all get this. The majority of whom are black would not feel any type of way about CC being white if there was equity and justice in our society. So she's admitting that they feel some type of way that CC's white because they would have to go through life being oppressed simply because of their skin color. But that is not reality we live in. CC's whiteness carries inherent privileges that are not afforded to non-white folks. That is not an opinion. It is a fact. I told you I had receipts. I told you I had receipts. Let's get Chidi again. Now, wait a minute, now. This is a Goober case. She's the player president. I know the greatness of the game has always had. A lot of times we speak positive of other players. People take it as a shot at Caitlin. It's not. It's not. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not about Caitlin. It's about what Caitlin represents. It's about us. They don't hate Caitlin. They're beating Caitlin to get at us. But when you go out there in front of the bright lights and you compete, it gets dirty. It gets competitive. People make their personality who these women are. This is not what it is. That's the frustrating part. Knowing the real situation, but also knowing there's an outer perception. The players haven't been playing because of a lack of better way of saying this, like for paychecks for a long time. We're playing pride of the game, legacy, understanding, and there are 12 spots on this roster. That's what the league is. You push through that. I kind of like what Gilbert Cake is. She's smart. Joy Taylor, peanut butter. Peanut butter crackers, Joy Taylor. Joy said it's so dismissive of who she is as a talent. It's so demeaning to the league and to the women who play the WNBA. It's ridiculous all around. You would never talk about a male player like this. You would never have the audacity to fix your lips to say that a college player was better than the best player in the professional league before ever set foot in the league. We're talking about a real competition, real professional players who get paid money. And you think that the league and other players should treat her differently and protect her contact sport? We would not be talking about Caitlin Clark that way if it wasn't for the moment when Angel Reese, she is crazy. And I would down this hill. You definitely would down the hill. You crazy. Caitlin Clark was getting busy. Go back. We'll come back. Oh, we got Gibbons. Gibbon Arenas. That's why they took you off air, Gibb. That's why Underdog didn't want you on the air no more. That's why they want you on the air no more. You have women who have been in the league 10, 12 years making $70,000 fly commercial sleeping into to a room. Then a white girl comes and they hasn't played a single minute of professional ball and she's getting charter flights, private security, and $28 million Nike deal. The players aren't mad at Caitlin. They are mad at the gatekeeper. I tried to tell y'all they're not mad at Caitlin. They're taking it out on Caitlin to get to us. That sat on their hands until they found a face they deemed marketable to finally invest money. I keep telling y'all, it's not about that. I said, give me more blacks. I'm looking. Because they want to say it's not about this. They're lying to our faces. They're lying to our faces. The media is lying to our faces. They told us they were too emotional. They let their emotions outweigh their will and their mind. And they got too emotional, and they start saying this stuff, not realizing people are listening. People pay attention. We're watching. But they would love to say we're some idiots. Oh, I miss you too. Oh, man. Thank you, guys. Oh, I got some super chat. Super chats in the building. I might have to just talk now because my joint keeps sticking. I hope it. Can y'all hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. We got some super chats in the building. Give it a super chat. I mean, we give it half horns now. Give me a super chat half horn. There we go. Thank you. I got a super chat for AR86. What's up, my brother? If that's who I think it is, boy, I've been missing you, dog. I hope you've been doing well. $5 super chat. Shout out to you. Said fire. Thank you, AR. I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all so much. Maybe it's Angel Reese. You think it's Angel Reese? Angel Reese, see me in the super chat. I love Angel Reese. Thank you, Angel Reese. Super chat. Oh, Catherine, how you doing, Miss Catherine? I missed you so much. $4.99. I missed you too, Miss Catherine. Thank you so much, Miss Catherine. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, guys. It means so much. We got another super chat. Get that arrow. Y'all gotta get Miss Catherine. Y'all know y'all we gotta give Miss Catherine an answer. How you doing, Miss Catherine? I hope you're doing well. I miss you so much. Mark! What's up, my brother? Mark is still in the building. What's going on? There we go. But they tried to play us. They tried to play us and say that they didn't say these things. They tried to play us and say, hey, it's not about race. This is just basketball. But your words say differently. Your words say differently. I want to go back to peanut butter and jelly. I want to go with the peanut butter. Joy. Joy said, well, the reason people got mad at Caitlin Clark was because of the Angel Reese situation. No, that did not make Caitlin Clark. The Angel Reese doing the Reese thing made Angel Reese. That didn't make Caitlin Clark. What made Caitlin Clark was Caitlin Clark going and putting up 40 and 10 on Don Staley and putting out the number 1 South Carolina Tar Heels that year. I mean, what's South Carolina? Is it Tar Heels? South Carolina? The Gamecocks, I'm sorry. They put out South Carolina. They put out South Carolina. That's what made Caitlin Clark. But she went 40 and 10 and put out South Carolina. People was like, whoa, who is this? And she was shooting the girl off. She's shooting the girl off there. You can't see me. And she's out there flashy. She's out there talking her best. That's what made Caitlin Clark. It wasn't the Angel Reese. That's revisionist history. They're trying to rewrite history. As a matter of fact, the reason Angel Reese did this is because it was so popular of Caitlin Clark doing the You Can't See Me. That's why Angel Reese did it the next game when they won. Angel Reese had an Angel Reese game, 15 and 10. You know what I'm saying? She was like 6 for 18. It's Angel Reese game. That ain't Angel Reese popular. Caitlin Clark got popular when she beats Dawn Staley. And I feel like Dawn Staley has had a little bit of a vendetta against Caitlin Clark ever since. Dawn Staley was the one that gave people this quote unquote way to start Caitlin Clark. You gotta put a big guard on her and be physical. And you gotta put your hands on her, you gotta grab her. And that's why a lot of us. This is the thing, and we're gonna play the next clip. I'm ready to play the next clip. We'll get ready to. But they told us before she got in the league, before she even got in the league, they were already upset. Before she got in the league, they were already hating against her. Before she stepped foot and played a game, they already had a vendetta against not just her, but what she represented. And they were mad. They were, oh, it is him. It's my boy. It's my boy. That made my night right there, dog. It is my dog. It's my dog. But they were mad against her. They were mad. And I couldn't, and I was sitting there, and this is the thing, because we're going to listen to what they're about to say in a second. They were mad against Caitlin. And I love you too, bro. For real. That's real. No matter if we fall out, we can still get together. I still love you, dog. You don't talk to me, I still be like, that's my dog. I still love him. That's all right. I understand. They still was hating on Caitlyn. And I was looking at it and I was like, yo, like, why y'all? Before she even got in the league. Now, they tried to bring up Michael Jordan, LeBron James. We're going to see in the next clip. They try to bring those guys up. Kobe Bryant. They try to bring those guys up, but the thing is that this, right? Try to use those as an example. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. I want to go here. The issue is, I think at the end of the day, they don't understand. This is going to sound really bad. They don't understand how the world really, really works. Right? They didn't look at the numbers. So you could have Asia Wilson, who's one of the possibly the best player in the W. Now, champion, can't take nothing away from Asia. Kinda. Now I kinda can. Now Asia Wilson has not been on that court when she had like some all-world players. Right? She's had some all-world players on the court with her. Like even now, she still got Jackie Young. She still got the point guard. She still got some players. She had Kelsey Plug, Jackie Young, the point guard. All and Asia Wilson. You can't even double team that. But that's with you. I will back off. Give her props. 3-time champion. 3-time champion. But we gotta have that. We're gonna have the LeBron conversation when Asia Wilson retires. We're going to say that because nobody said, well, dog, Asia Wilson is dope. She's the catalyst. But she also had the point guard. She had Jackie Young on the team. And at one point in time, she had Kelsey Plum. She had 4 Olympians on her team and possibly one of the greatest coaches in WNBA history with her coach, Reeves. Becky Hammond that came up under Red Popovich. We're gonna have that conversation. That's another show. But even though Asia Wilson is by far, to a lot of people, the best player, I won't say by far. She's definitely not by far. She's the best player in the W, right? Or we'd say the most decorated, right? She's the most decorated current player in the W right now. I kept telling people this a year ago, 2 years ago. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. He wasn't watching that. The finals before Caitlyn came, 800,000 people watched the finals. The finals. 800,000 people. If that happened in the NBA, Major League Baseball, if that happened in any major sports league, they're shutting the doors. They got to have an emergency meeting if only 800,000 people. I had a post the other day that 800,000 people was like, 800,000 people. I'm king. 800,000 people watched the last finals before Caitlyn Clark got there. Caitlyn Clark came in and started setting records. Why? It's because Caitlyn Clark brought in a new level of fan. She brought in a new level of fandom. And I got a show we're going to do about how Caitlyn Clark and the Los Angeles Lakers, the Lakers are kind of following the Caitlyn Clark rule book now. Because what Caitlyn Clark unlocked in the W wasn't necessary. It was exciting basketball. But you had good players. You had great players before Caitlyn got there. We all acknowledge that. But what Caitlyn Clark unlocked is a whole different demographic of fans. She unlocked the right, the middle, and the conservative, white and black. That's what Caitlyn Clark unlocked. And that's why the WNBA has feared that, because they've been able to be a left LGBTQ plus queer, just like Cheryl Swoop said, a queer LGBTQ plus league until Caitlyn comes that hasn't been marketable to the masses. To the millions and millions. They've been regional. I just read all the receipts. They were literally riding on chart. They were really riding on Spirit Airlines to get to their games. They were sleeping in Motel 6s. Motel 6. They leave the light on for you. We'll leave the light on for you. They was telling the WNBA players, hey, we'll leave the light on for you. They were doing that before Caitlyn got there. Caitlyn came and opened up and said, hey. And she brought the millions and millions of new fans to the WNBA. And the WNBA got what? They got emotional and their feelings, and it outweighed their minds, their common sense, and it outweighed. Oh, well, hey. Their emotions outweigh their mind and their will. So they're scared. Because, all right, that's why Caitlyn Clark's own coach got up in an interview. And the last interview, Caitlyn Clark said, when they said there, and she got up, and after this, the shot heard around the world. Do we need to play that video? I don't even like playing the video. That's how bad the video is. I don't even like playing the video. That's how bad the video is. When this happened, we just removed it. When this happened, it was a shot heard around the world. Everybody and their mama. I'm going to have to look it up. I think I just erased it, y'all. I think I just erased it. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, I definitely did. When this picture, let me look it up, and I'm going to type it up. Let me look it up. Here we go, chat. When Alyssa Thomas put her hand on Caitlyn Clark's throat, finally, people had enough. Finally, people were like, yo, this is absurd. Right? And what they tried to do with the W and what the partners and the WNBA tried to do, because I listen, because they say, well, they're just trying to don't add nothing to it. I don't even want the video. I want the picture, right? Don't add anything to it. Don't add anything. I just want the picture. Because what they're trying to do is they'll try to push and say, oh, we doctored this AI. This ain't AI. I'm an AI maven. Listen, I know. One thing I know is AI. I know it. You can ask AR. One thing I know is AI. That's not AI. You see a hand on the throat, and you see a knee by an ear, and you see them looking back at the referees. And the referees are going, and when her fans, black and white, saw this, we were outraged. When we saw this, we were outraged. And you know what the media tries to say? Oh, it's just tough basketball. It's just tough basketball. That's a basketball play. It's a basketball. And then what did you say earlier? What you say? It's a basketball play. It's just tough basketball. That's what they told us. That's a part of basketball. She got to be tougher. You got somebody with man, listen. I'm mad at her teammates. If I saw that, oh, we fight. I'm coming off the bench. Give me some games. Give me something. But that's what they want to say. They want to say, oh, it's just basketball. It wasn't that serious. Play the video. Because this is what they said. They said, oh, it wasn't that serious.
On the court
bullying on the
is a
court,
thing that has happened before.
It is a rite of
in
passage,
sports.
and it is a sign of respect. And for someone who doesn't know the game, for you to use certain words, we've got to be careful with our words. She's not getting beaten. She's not being bullied. No one's pulling her hair. No one's telling her she can't come out and play with them. That is a sign of respect. If I go at you because you're supposed to be a superstar, you're supposed to take it. Ask LeBron. Ask Michael Jordan. Ask the greats. It's a sign of respect. No one's bullying.
And when she gets asked, that's
Like, let's look at the NBA. Bullying on the court. I mean, isn't bullying, like, let's look at the NBA. Bullying on the court is a thing that has happened before.
It is a rite of passage,
sports.
and it is.
Wait, y'all see that? Play it again. I didn't even want to say it. I just wanted to see it for yourself.
I mean, isn't bullying, like, let's look at the NBA. Bullying on the court is a thing that has happened before.
It is a rite of passage,
sports.
and it is a sign of respect. And for someone who doesn't know the game, for you to
Bullying is a rite of passage and a sign of respect. Who is she talking to? When did bullying become a rite of passage? It's people killing themselves by being bullied. What is Carrie Champion talking about? It's people that will hang themselves, shoot themselves, commit suicide by being bullied. Look.
I mean, isn't bullying, like, let's look at the NBA. Bullying on the court is a thing that has happened
It is a
before
rite of
in
passage,
sports.
and it is a sign of respect. And for someone who doesn't know the game, for you to use certain words, we've got to be careful with our words. She's not getting beaten. She's not being bullied. No one's pulling her hair. No one's telling her she can't come out and play with them. That is a sign of respect. If I go at you because you're supposed to be a superstar, you're supposed to take it. Not being bullied, no one's pulling her hair, no one's telling her she can't come out and play with them. That is a sign of respect. If I go at you because you're supposed to be a superstar, you're supposed to take it. Ask LeBron, ask Michael Jordan, ask the greats. It's a sign of respect. No one's bullying.
and when she gets asked, that's
It's a sign of respect. It's so much a sign of respect that the league came and changed the rules because Detroit understood that Jordan was so good. She said, oh, baby, Jordan was so good that they couldn't beat him if they didn't play this way. Isaiah Thomas admitted, if we let Jordan get in the air, it's over. Try to force him to go left and not let him get in the air, it's over. Why? Because he was the best player in the league. What does the W do right now, ladies and gentlemen? They say, hey, we got to guard Caitlin 90 feet. You got to guard her. You got to guard her. You got to put your hands on her. You got to try to make her go left. Bullying is a sign. When did bullying become a sign of respect? Did y'all hear that? are the people. This is the media that we're dealing with. Bullying is a sign of respect. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You told on yourselves, and now other people are saying, "Hold up, we're tired of this. You need to look at this." And let's be honest, the WNBA has one of the as Dan Patrick. Patrick, the WNBA has one of the weakest commissioners in all of sports, in Kathy Engelberg. The WNBA's discipline is one of the weakest in all major sports. Period. And you know what they try to do? They try to make it not about the game, not about the person getting hurt, not about the person that's being done wrong. They're not like the NBA. And the NBA had to say, hey, listen, we need to come up with the flagrant foul. Flagrant 1, flagrant 2, instant injection. Because they had the technical foul. But what the Jordan rules bought was the flagrant foul. And they finally said, hey, if you're taking them out of the air, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. If you're taking somebody out of the air, it's dangerous. And we can't be losing the players because our job as a league is to grow the sport so we can make more what? Money. See, that's balanced thinking. That's balanced emotional. That's balanced mind and will. Balance all of them. Hey, we got to keep our emotions in check. We got to use our mind and say, hey, we try to make money. And we got to put it in forth. We got to put it in action. We got to have the passion to get it done. Everything is balanced. And that's what the NBA said. Let's keep everything balanced. The WNBA is still saying we're emotional. You know, women is more emotional than men. I think it's a man in charge then. Get Kathy Engelberg out of it. Kathy Engelberg is the worst. Dan Patrick can tell you that. Dan Patrick just said the other day, I was on to Dan Patrick. Dan Patrick got up and said, listen, man, we had Kathy Engelberg come in. We was going to ask her some questions about what happened to Caitlin Clark. When Susie said that, she was like, yeah, I'm coming in. She's like, we're going to talk about expansions. She's like, yeah, that'll be good. Talk about how the league is doing good. Yeah. And then we're going to talk about the Caitlin Clark situation. And then they hear nothing else from Kathy Engelberg. Like this. Dan Patrick sitting on the greens and the golf tournament. Kathy Engelberg's out there hitting balls. They're like, what? You supposed to be sitting in the chair here. They waited 2 hours for you, Kathy. True story. But they don't understand how to make the changes to grow the league. And what the media is trying to do, the media now is trying to play peekaboo with you. Like, we got idiots in the media, Emmanuel Acho. Like, these guys, let me say something. And Emmanuel Acho is he's a bright guy. He's one of the brightest guys in our sphere, right? But the problem is he got to say something because, he's getting paid. You know what I'm saying? They're getting paid. Thank you guys. Thank each one of you guys for your super chat. Emmanuel Acho legitimately sat there and said, hey, thanks, Catherine. She said, Emmanuel Acho said, hey, the league would be better without Caitlin Clark. And we all looked at him like, man, how many bad takes you gonna make, dog? You know what I'm saying? We literally looked at him and said, hey, how many bad takes you gonna take, man? I mean, like you had the Shadir Sanders tape that was horrible. Don't listen to your coach. We forgave you for that, but then you come back and start saying Caitlin Clark is no longer leaguing in the WNBA. If Caitlin Clark leaves the WNBA, man, everybody's going with her. You know what's telling about Caitlin Clark? Ice Cube. The Big Three offered Caitlin Clark, $10 million, $5 million contract? $10 million contract? Caitlin Clark would have asked it. And I guarantee the Big Three would have changed all this physical play to make sure Caitlin Clark played in the league. But that's what the W want to be, the Big Three. They want to be physical. Grab somebody, tackle them out there. Beat them up. We're a physical league. Want to be like the man. And people say, we don't want to see that. We want to see the fluidity of the game. We want to see people get up and down. Even if you got good culture like Phil Jackson that's running an offense that's brilliant, we want to see the brilliant nuances of the NBA when they're running the triangle offense and how it runs and how the players fit into the role and they do this and that. We want to see that. We want to see the highlight plays. We want to see good defense. And my issue with the sisters are, y'all say y'all so much better than Caitlin, but then y'all got to grab on her. Move your feet. Shuffle. You reach, we teach. Move your feet. The coaches are saying, grab her, be physical. They're not going to call it. Put your hand on the inside. We're tired of seeing Caitlin dribbling, and they got her hand right there on her stomach every time. And no foul being called. That's a foul. You can't put your hand right there in the person's stomach while they're dribbling, they try to go. That's a foul. Every time. But these referees will be like, I didn't see nothing. The girl got a fist on her throat. It's a flagrant foul. Referees, I ain't seen nothing. And the W wasn't going to do nothing until the outrage came. The WNBA was going to do absolutely nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. Thank you guys for watching, man. Our first show back. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and sticking with me tonight on X, man. We think y'all, man, X is crazy. Thank y'all, X, so much, X. And y'all got to start leaving comments in the chats also. Oh, man, and YouTube, y'all stay with me. Appreciate you guys staying up with me late tonight. Please hit the like and subscribe. Please hit the like and subscribe. It helps us with the algorithm and help us build back up. We've been gone for a while, so we got to build back up this momentum. I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys. Those that stuck with me, that's been praying for me and sticking with me. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, it's so many people that's in there and we're saying, hey, we love the game. We love the up-tempo. Man, listen, I watched the Mercury game. It was a good game. Mercury against Indiana. Like, I'm honest. Like, I ain't one of the ones that just going to say something. That was one of the more entertaining games that I seen with that Caitlin Clark. And the only reason it got entertaining around the end. Because for a minute, the Mercury was really putting BTA to Indiana. Then Indiana came up. It was about like 11. Then the Indiana came back, and it was a back and forth. And then they came out with the win. Great game. Very exciting. Right? But other than that, the other games that we saw, unwatchable. E was sitting there saying, dawg, they don't even play the same. She just noticed it. She was like, man, without Caitlin there, they don't even play the same. You know? And I told her, I said, watch. When Caitlin there, they're not gonna blitz her full court. They're not gonna keep their hands on them. They're gonna try to shuffle their feet. They're only gonna get physical at the end of the game. That's how it's gonna work. They only get physical at the end of the game. Caitlin there, oh man. They see Caitlin again, they pat the floor. Let's go. They pat the floor. We got her. I got her. Full call, coach. Put me in. Well, they ready. They Rudy. Caitlin playing. Caitlin out there. They're like, let Kelsey dribble. Let Kelsey AI dribble. Kelsey AI Mitchell. Kelsey Allen Iverson Mitchell out there. Let her dribble. Run around. Let Kelsey AI Mitchell run around with Aaliyah Jokic Boston. You know what I'm saying? Let her run around. Caitlin out there, she get turned over. Take it. Hey, Caitlin, come sit. Hey. Come sit, Bobby. Kelsey dribble. AI to answer. That's me. Let's go. Woo. Let's get him. Let's go. Get him. 24, 5, 4. Ha ha. That's right. Give him left side, Kelsey. Caitlin throws, hit. Monique Billups in the hand. Boom. She drops and goes out of bounds. Caitlin gets hurt. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin. Come sit by me. Come sit by me. And I was like, dog, so why is Stephanie always pulling Caitlin out? Because y'all know Caitlin is supposed to play tomorrow, but she's only supposed to be limited time for 20 minutes. I would rather she just not play. Because it's going to be hard for her to get in the rhythm if you pull her in 3 minutes at a time and take it out 3 minutes. Just let her sit out until she get healthy, 100% healthy. All-star break up. You'll be all right. Y'all claim y'all beat everybody without her. Well, they 4-0 without Caitlin Clark. Okay. Y'all let Kelsey AI go out there and play. Kelsey Office. Downhill looking like a running back. I'll tell y'all what the commentators say. She practices it with the running backs in the whole season. I like Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell, my God. She's cool. Kelsey Mitchell is one of the few players I would. No, it's a lot of players I would want to chill with. But Kelsey Mitchell is one of the ones I definitely want to chill with. But I be tripping at Kelsey. But Kelsey be like, Kelsey might be wide open when she be hitting the miss. Beep beep. Left hand. But that's what we get. That's Stephanie White. I'm thinking about time tonight, y'all. I think y'all tell it with me. Hit the like and subscribe. Hey, Stephanie White. That's why Stephanie White. Listen, the reason why Caitlin Clark fans. Let me explain something to you guys, because some of y'all aren't Caitlin Clark fans. Y'all don't understand why we think it. So let me give you the rationale behind our thinking. The reason why we don't like Stephanie White is because Stephanie White thinks that Kelsey Mitchell is Allen Iverson, and she thinks that she's Larry Brown. And she wants to play Caitlin like Eric Snow. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Like, she wants to play Caitlin like Eric Snow. She thinks that Kelsey Mitchell is Allen Iverson. Yeah, the answer. You know what I'm saying? She thinks Kelsey Mitchell is the answer. And she thinks she's Larry Brown. She got the glasses, the red hair. You know what I'm saying? She thinks she's Larry Brown, and she wants Caitlin to be Eric Snow. That's why the backup point guard. That's why the backup point guard plays the Miyagi-Do. Y'all thought I forgot about the Miyagi? Did y'all remember the Miyagi-Do? The background point guard plays the Miyagi-Do better offense than, you know what I'm saying? But that's really why Indiana looks more fluent when Caitlin's not in the game. That's why, at times, it seems like Tyisha Harris is a better fit. Not that she's a better player. It seems like she's a better fit. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get it? So with Tyisha Harris, she's a better fit because she fits better in Stephanie White's offense, which is the Miyagi-Do. Motion. Screen on screen. Get off screens. Run on screens. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark is better with pace. What we call it, y'all. If y'all remember, I might give a prize. Somebody remember what we call Caitlin. Caitlin is Cobra Kai. A Cobra Kai. Fast up, straight fast, straight hard, no mercy. That's why Indiana gets a lead all the time and they lose it. Why? Because they're trying to play Miyagi-Do. They're trying to flow and react and read and react and read and react. They get up by 10, then they start Miyagi-Do. This is what happens all the time, guys. All the time. This is how it rolls. This is how it flows. And what ends up happening is they'll put Tyisha Harris in there, and she runs the half-court set Great. Then you take that and the fact that the defense switches. Because the defense and the game plan of the defense for any team that plays Caitlin Clark is to do what? To press her 100 feet and get physical with her so she's not able to run off screens. That's why Stephanie White, rather than saying, okay, let's create an offense to get Caitlin the ball, we want to take the most dynamic player, the best passer in the league, one of the streakiest long distance shooters in the league. We want to take her off the ball out of hand and have her run off ball. So what does that do? That takes the ball out of Caitlin's hands. Now you're doing this. Now, what they won't tell you, even though they won the other night, was how many 24-second violations they had. How many unforced turnovers? They talk about Caitlin being a turnover machine. Now, we all know Angel Reese leads the league in overall turnovers. But that's no hit over there. Y'all know, Reese's Pieces, I had a jab. It's been a while since I had a jab. The AR. You know what I'm saying? The DA. Dream Angels. The DA in Atlanta. Angel, you better not. Angel, I already know. You already calling your people talking about, hey, we need to go ahead and trademark DA. I already know, Angel. I know what you're doing. I know exactly. You already know. There you Ella, trademark DA, Dream Angels. The DA, oh. Angel Reese leads the league in overall turnovers. Y'all go look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. They ain't gonna talk about the five. They ain't gonna talk about the 5 losses in a row the Dream had. I'm like, dog, Angel can't win for nothing. You are one of the best teams in the East. They won the East last year. Golly, Angel. You bought your 8. Well, Angel's record before that was like 10-42. Hey, the crazy thing is this though, right? That's why the black people, the black media, and the liberals, they start talking about Olivia Miles. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what about Angel? Like, no. It's Olivia Miles. I'm like, wait a minute, what you mean? They're like, Olivia Miles is killing it. They're like, hey, Olivia Miles is better than Caitlin. I was like, what else? Angel was better than Caitlin. They're like, no, Olivia Miles. I was like, wait a minute. Olivia Miles? Yeah, Olivia Miles. I was like, DH, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Angel said that business going back to shooting since before. Angel Reese is the streakiest layup shooter I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's keep it a buck. Angel Reese is the streakiest layup shooter. Angel Reese is streaky like Marina Baby shoot threes. Angel Reese is streaky. I ain't never been a streaky layup shooter. Like if she hit a layup, she hit a couple, she might be in. She might go 8 for 14. If she missed that first couple, she might go 1 for 20. I ain't never been a streaky layup shooter. How you streaky in the paint? Like, no. I'm like, wait a minute. They're talking about, have you seen Olivia Miles? Yeah, I seen Olivia Miles. She's nice. They're like, well, what about Angel Reese? Yeah, Olivia Miles got Caitlin Clark. That's what they say now. They're like, well, who's better than Caitlin Clark? They be like, Olivia Miles. I was like, well, what happened to Angel Reese? Y'all done jumped off that already? Y'all in Chicago, Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't jump off the bandwagon that quick. They jumped off that Angel Reese bandwagon so fast. I was like, dog. Yeah, I was like, God almighty. They jumped off Angel Reese like, hey, man. They jumped off Angel Reese like Angel Reese had HIV. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, man, we not touching that. I'm like, who's the? They're like, hey, man, we know who better than Caitlin. I'm like, Angel Reese? I'm like, no. I know. Olivia Miles. That was like Olivia Miles. I was like, okay, got you. You know what I'm saying? Got you. It's like, yeah, Olivia Miles. Black folks have moved from Angel Reese to Olivia Miles. You know what I'm saying? They moved from Angel Reese to Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is the new savior until Juju get there next year. Man, I miss y'all. I got so much to talk about that I want to talk about that I don't want to put it all in one show. Like the fact that they talking about that. Mark said they raised a real every trip down the court on Angel. That's hilarious. Hey, Angel is the streakiest layup shooter in the paint I've ever seen, dog. She shoots and she looking. Angel's going to layup. She already. Angel's got a breakaway layup. She already in defensive position, rebound position. The streakiest layup shooter I ever seen in my life is Adrian Reese. I love Adrian. Adrian, you know I love you, girl. You know I love you. I got jokes for days. I got jokes for days, dog. I got jokes. Anytime you want to go back and forth, we can't go. I got jokes for days. I was like, hey, man. I saw Adrian Reese shoot. I was like, it was a layup. She had I said, Adrian, oh, she got layup. And just laid it up there, went straight defensive position. She went rebound position. I'm like, what you doing? This is a layup. You should be rebounding. See, my wife be like, follow your shot. She said, when my son's on play basketball, he was shooting. She be like, follow your shot. Why did I follow that shot? You ain't got to tell Adrian Reese that. Adrian Reese is following that shot, dog. Hey, man, it's a 50-50 chance, boy. It's just like a prayer if it's going in, if it's going out. Because she going to shoot that thing, she going straight. But man, hey, man, the left jumped off the Adrian Reese bandwagon. And she's playing for a better team. Adrian Reese is the best position that she's ever with. I got a lot to talk about, man. I'm going to do what Adrian Reese show is good. I got to get to the DAs. The Dream Angels, a.k.a. the Reese's Pieces. I heard Reese's Pieces all year. I heard Reese's Pieces like, what time this year? Well, y'all had Reese's. I told y'all. That is bad. I told y'all last year Adrian Reese is going to get traded. I told y'all all season last year they're going to get rid of Adrian Reese. This is before she went off on the team. I told y'all before, I said, hey, I'm hearing they getting rid of Adrian Reese. Y'all, no, not Adrian. If anybody, they're going to get rid of Cardoso. I'm like, no, Adrian Reese is gone. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm hearing Adrian Reese is gone. Oh, no, if anybody going, it's going to be Cardoso. And I was telling y'all back and forth, we got the tape. Pull the tape. KD told y'all Adrian Reese was going to get traded. I told y'all last year. I said it's the logical thing to do. How'd you know, King? Because you had... They said, was it a designer boot she was wearing tonight? I don't even know. It's like, King, that's the last thing you told her? I said, listen, because I tried to tell her. I never forget. I was having a show. We did a Kid Joe show. I was in the car. Was coming home from Atlanta, and I had Benny co-hosting with me to do the Kid Joe show. And I was telling Benny, I said, listen, man, it ain't going to work. He's like, how? I said, you got Cardoso and you got Adrian Reese. Both of them play down low. Can't neither one of them shoot. I said, can't neither one, because they're both going to clog the paint. Oh, King, remember David Robinson and Tim Duncan? I said, Tim Duncan had a mid-range. Neither one of them got mid-ranges. He said, was it a designer boot she was wearing? Was it? Wow, Mark is wild. That's wild, Mark. That's wild. But I said that. I said, hey. He said, I said, listen. I said, man, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work in Chicago. It's like, why? I said, because you got two people that play the same position. They're going to Angel, one of them, bro, going to Cardoso. And you got to realize, if it's Chicago, you have a Cardoso. But Cardoso, I mean, I don't know what's going on with Cardoso this year. Cardoso is your team. But I will say this about Chicago. I do like what Chicago did. My girl Rakia got her. Rakia was balling, though. Rakia had them girls winning. When Rakia went down, then guess what happened? Then that's when the team went down. I was like, oh, they got a little Shaq and Kobe with Rakia and Cardoso. Rakia was balling. Keita had a rough couple of months, though. I mean, this year's not been kind to Rakia chancing at all. But, man, at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, the DAs, Dream Angels, Reese's Pieces, I heard enough from y'all. Y'all disappeared. Y'all evaporated. You're supposed to not melt in your mouth. You're supposed to melt in your mouth, not in your hands. Y'all disappeared. Y'all left. Now, everybody's on there Olivia Miles bandwagon. Everybody. There's something else I want to say about Angel. I forgot. I think Atlanta's better when Angel's not on the court. She put some stats, but it's like stats that don't. She needs some help. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. I told y'all last year, I said, Angel getting traded. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just talking. All right. Dude did a show. What's the dude in Chicago with the glasses, with the dreads? Oh, he thought I was just, he was going in on me. No, dude, I was telling you, the girl was getting traded. And they know that she could. I as a GM, a lot of times when I'm saying this stuff, I'm looking at it from a perspective of, hey, what would I do? who would I get the most from? I can't keep Cardoso. I can't keep Angel Reese. If you're gonna trade with a team, if I'm a team, I'm not gonna take Cardoso. She was hurt. She haven't proven herself. I'm gonna go with Angel Reese. If you wanted to put Angel Reese on, they were like, yeah, Angel Reese is out here killing herself. She wanted to get off the team. We want her off. We're gonna get it out. But I told y'all it was gonna happen. I told y'all that last year. Crazy thing is, Indiana has Caitlin Clark. And they feel like at times, because of Stephanie White and their Miyagi-Do offense, they feel like they're better without Caitlin Clark. And I want to tell y'all something. This is a true story. I'm going to cut this. Hey, we trimming this. This is the part. I got so much I'm going to trim on this video. But this is the part. I'm going to tell y'all, everybody talking about Indiana plays better without Caitlin. Y'all trade Caitlin and see what happened in Indiana. Indiana beat Dallas. They'd be like Dallas if Dallas traded Luka. It'd be like Dallas if Dallas traded Luka. Trade Caitlin you want to. And I had to disagree. This is what I was going to say. I had to disagree with Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock was like, Indiana was going to trade Caitlin to Los Angeles. Los Angeles does not want Caitlin Clark. Magic has already said on numerous occasions, Magic is after Juju. And that's what we wanted to leave. We want Juju to go to L.A. I love Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum, you the ball. You had a great 12 games this year. But listen, hey, Juju go to L.A.? Oh, it's popping. It is. Listen, Juju go to L.A., it's popping. The WNBA, you need to take a page out of the NBA and the NFL book. Get Juju to L.A. by all means necessary. If Juju goes to L.A., the Sparks, it's on. It's on the pop. It's on the pop. If Kevin Brink can ever stay healthy, and you got Juju, I don't know what Jason Whitlock talk about. Indiana's going to trade Caitlin to Los. The Sparks never wanted Caitlin. The Sparks want Juju. Magic Johnson's co-owner. Magic Johnson's been on record saying, I love Juju. I want Juju. I don't know what he was talking about. He was just trying to make headlines. Come on, Jason. You better than that. Well, they wanted Juju. That's been reported. And I don't believe me. Hold on. Let me show you. All right, let me show you. Hold on, let me see. Because y'all think I don't be doing it. Hey, I ain't paying attention to this stuff. Go to the screen. Magic Johnson frequently praised Juju, expressing a deep admiration for her game and her status as generation Los Angeles basketball talent. As a fellow number 32 legend in LA, he regularly supports the USC superstar and even said in public prayers when she suffered. While Magic wanted her to translate to her high-profile admiration for her left high player Watkins, regardless of premier prospect. Magic Johnson wants Juju. he wants Juju. Magic does not want Katie. Magic wants Juju. Juju's from LA. USC. That's who Magic wants. He knows that if he gets Juju, it's a wrap in these streets. I don't know what he was talking. I don't know what Jason Whitlock was talking about. He was just making up stuff. Oh, you already know it's Roll Tide to the dime. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. I had to wear it today. My first show back, I had to wear my Roll Tide colors. It was either that. I was gonna do my Fever colors, but my jersey ain't in yet. My jersey won't get in until I got a pullover. And it's too hot to wear the pullover too. It's so hot, man. And I got the air conditioner on and I got a fan on. I'm still sweating with these lights and stuff. It's hot down here in Georgia, man. It's super hot. I think God's been like, man. You know what I'm saying? God need to go brush his teeth or something, because that air, his breath is hot right now, boy. The breath of the Lord is hot right now, bro. Go gargle or something, man. Cool it off. God almighty. But that's who Matt. That's what I got a lot to say, man. I got a lot to talk. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I'm at an hour and a half. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. But let me finish this today. We're going. I told you I was gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna stay with you guys. As long as y'all stay with me, I'm gonna stay with y'all. Oh, the numbers going up. Okay, all right. Well, we'll stay. We keep rocking. This is what I was gonna say though. This is what I'm gonna say about the league. The sad thing is this, right? The WNBA hates so much what Caitlin stands for even down to the Indiana Fever organization. Now, what they won't tell you is this. This is the situation. Hey, can we go back to the let's go back to the hit that Caitlin had. Let's see, do we still have it? When she had a hand on her throat. No, that's the wrong one. Let's go back to the there it is, right? Now, what the WNBA wants us to believe is, with this picture here, that this is a basketball play. He says it's hot an hour or two. I'm telling you, man, it's hot. I hear you, Mark. It's super tough. And when the cricket said roll tide, you already know. You already know. Listen. But this is the crazy thing. And this is why I hadn't heard anybody, a lot of us, I was a little bit disappointed with the Caitlin Clark streamers. And this is why I want to come back, because a lot of us didn't really jump and focus on what really is going on here and what this picture really symbolizes. And even to the point of what her coach Stephanie White said, right, about the situation. Now, Stephanie White came and defended Alyssa Thomas about this situation here when Alyssa Thomas started getting death threats. Now, y'all know we're not that. We're there. We do not encourage any type bullying. Any type. Somebody tell old girl that. We don't encourage any type of bullying. I don't care if you're good or you bad. I don't think you should be bullied, right? But this is what Stephanie White had to say. It's crazy because the WNBA would have said it's a safe space for everybody. It's a safe space for everybody except Caitlin Clark. That's what they try to say. But Stephanie White defended Alyssa Thomas in the interview. And this is, I like reading quotes. She talked about the vitriol of it. Now, I want to read the quotes. I'm not going to play the video because I don't want my video to be demonetized, but I want to read the quotes of what Stephanie White said. This is what she said. All right? This is what Stephanie White, go to the screen. You ready? All right, cool. Now, this is what Stephanie White said. And I want you guys to check this out. Stephanie White said, this is Stephanie White, this is Yahoo Sports. It says Stephanie White supported Alyssa Thomas despite being a coach on a rival team. She supported Alyssa Thomas that had her fist on her star player's throat and Bonner with her knee by her star player's head, and then Alyssa Thomas almost steps on her star player to the point that she was so upset that she called for the refs to say it was egregious. That was the word she used, like she was on egregious. I gotta get that sample. That was egregious that happened. But after the vitriol came on Alyssa Thomas, and people start coming at Alyssa Thomas, Stephanie White quickly changed, and I'm gonna tell you why Stephanie White quickly changed. Her tone. This is what Stephanie White said. Stephanie White says the coach herself called it egregious and a cheat shot, but came. Now let's read the whole thing. Stephanie White supported Alyssa Thomas despite being a coach on a rival team. Right? The same player who deemed a flagrant 2 for her hand on the net contact with Caitlin Clark, White's star, not a white star, White star, Stephanie White star. The coach herself called it egregious and a cheap shot. I tell you, but came to Alyssa Thomas' defense after extreme online backlash. Personally targeted Thomas. Now, the question is, why did the online backlash personally target Thomas? Right? Why? Oh yeah, I saw that too. I saw that, Mark. Yeah, they said Passat to Vegas, and Passat goes 19 minutes and is dropping threes all over the place. Like she couldn't get on the court. Stephanie White, apricots. All right, hold on, let's get. We're gonna get to that. We'll get to that. Because Stephanie White's made a lot of missteps, but we gotta understand what Stephanie White's agenda is. This is what Stephanie White. It's not acceptable. Yes, we have to continue to protect our players, she said in their 3-minute plus statement. I mean, I think it's obvious when there's a lack of communication, the void is filled with negativity, right? She told reporters about the league's communication delay, and former Minnesota Lynx forward Angel McCarty agrees. The commissioner should have said it first. It's not good luck, Stephanie White said, before our commissioner or statement from the league about the way these players are being treated and how they're not being protected. Now, the referees in the WNBA are the worst referees in all of professional sports. That is not to be debated, right? You can sit there and say I'm crazy, but that's not to be debated. And I don't know where they get these referees. I don't know if they're getting them from AAU. I don't know if they're getting them from we seriously need to go investigate the referees and the WNBA to see what their history is of refereeing, because they cannot be coming from any type of professional league refereeing like this, all right? On Tuesday, Alyssa Thomas herself expressed her disappointment in Commissioner Kathy Engelbert's silence. We still have yet to hear anything from Kathy. She said, it's no surprise. You can see what's been said on social media. It's unfortunate, but as usual, she remains silent, and that's unfortunate when our lives are being threatened. All right, so she says she get death threats. Once again, she don't put her hand on somebody's throat, could have crushed her windpipe, could have killed her, but that's okay. She's getting death threats on social media, all right? We're aware of Alyssa Thomas' comments and what she and her teammates have experienced is completely unacceptable and not representative of the WNBA community. The league and our security team have been in contact with Phoenix Mercury organization and remain committed to protecting all the players. I agree with that. Engelbert later said in an email to the Athletic that she exchanged texts with Thomas and offered a call on Tuesday. She offered the league security to the Mercury for the inquiry about threats. However, this is the first time the league has played catch-up when it came to protecting their players. In 2024, let's get to it. In 2024, Alyssa Thomas made these same accusations against who? Indiana Fever fans. Alyssa Thomas herself faced some very similar threats in 2024. A couple years ago, we played Indiana playoffs, the same thing. But not to this extent, Thomas said, recalling the online backlash she faced after facing Caitlin Clark in 2024 playoffs with the Connecticut Sun. She said the WNBA is well aware how frequently inconsistent officiating has turned into a flashpoints of social media, resulting in backlash of the players. Now, that is true. Now, we cannot say that's not true, right? It's the reason why the league launches no space for hate, except if you Caitlin Clark, you can bully her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's so good, we can bully her. You know what I'm saying? So if it's Caitlin Clark, there's no space for it. We can hate Caitlin Clark, but we can't no space for hate because, she's white and the black players built this league. That's what they're trying to tell us. All right, cool. A multi-dimensional platform designed to combat hate and promote respect across WNBA spaces. However, a year after its implementation, incidents like what Alyssa Thomas has faced continue to enrage players and the point of deep issues within the league is yet effectively addressed. Now, let me say this real funny, right? The funny thing about this is, this was the league trying to overshadow what actually is the issue. The actual issue isn't threats online because you can't control that. Right? You know how you control threats online? You get offline. Should there be threats online? No. Right? Trust me, I'm very opinionated. I get threats. You know what I'm saying? I've got threats before. Should there be threats? No. I don't stand for threats. I don't like threats. I think it's Bush League. Right? So nobody, especially if you threaten a woman, that's crazy. Right? So, when it came down to that, this is what Stephanie White had to say about what happened to Alyssa Thomas. Play that record.
Before we start with questions, I just want to address, what's going on with AT. I think first and foremost, it's absolutely unacceptable. I think as a league, as a whole, there's been so much more toxicity, racism,
Homophobia. Remember that word?
hate nonsense.
Hate nonsense.
It is absolutely unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
Most of this coming from the online community. Most of this, in my heart of hearts, I believe, not coming from WNBA fans.
Who are they?
Fever fans. I believe that this is people who are using our league, using our players to further divisive agendas. It's not acceptable. Yes, we have to continue to protect our players.
Wait. We're doing divisive divisive agendas when your players, we gave you the receipts at the beginning of the show. You guys initially said you were mad at Caitlin Clark because she was sitting there and she was getting there and having more players because the black players built the league and didn't have any representation. See how they tried to flip it? You see how they tried to flip it? Before Caitlin got in the league, you guys are already saying, oh, the black player, why is she getting all this attention? Why the hate against her was there before she got there? Keep playing. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. Cause I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. 1 second. Oh, my bad.
We've got to continue to support our players in our league. We get to play a basketball. And AT was exactly right. Like, we get to play a basketball. And yes, that's going to come with criticism. Yes, that's going to come with fans and the love-hate relationship that they have with players and teams. That is going to come. But it's not hard to not be a jerk. And if you are one of these people that are online doing this, do not call yourself a WNBA fan. Our league is about inclusiveness. Our
Inclusive.
league is about competition.
Competition.
Our league is about elevating women, elevating marginalized communities,
That's black community code.
and being inclusive of all different walks of life. That is what our
It's
league
LGBTQ plus.
from day one. That is what our league will continue to be about.
That's what they want the league to be about.
To compete at a high level, hold ourselves to a higher standard, continue to be on the forefront of social norms, and we will continue
Social norms. Those are other
to
keywords.
collectively as a league. Players, coaches, staff, support staff, everyone. We're about elevating. We are not about demeaning, demanding. We are not about continuing this narrative. And it's just absolutely unacceptable.
Now, you hear what she said? Now, those cold words were eventually said. Those cold words were actually said what? Anybody want to say in the chat? Those cold words were actually said, hey, we're a leftist organization, and we don't want those right fans, those conservatives. We don't want those people that believe in marriage is held honorable between man and woman. We don't want that. We don't want those fans that support the right agenda, conservative living. We don't want those fans. They're not fans of the WNBA. And this is the issue with the WNBA. Can y'all hear it? Hold on. That's what we've been trying to tell you.
And so it's different.
Hold on, rewind that.
And we can't control that.
I don't think they can hear it.
But
Go back.
continuing to put position than others. You know, myself as a coach, I don't have to get on there. Who reaches out first is important. So yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I would love if I was in that situation, I would have wanted to hear from the league. Look, none of us can control social media. You know, the things that we can do to minimize it. You know, some of us are in better position than others. You know, myself as a coach, I don't have to get on there. You know, players, their brands are on there. And so it's different. It's different. And we can't control that, we know. But continuing to put whatever we can in place, I think, to support, to help. And then from a human standpoint, you know, checking on one another. You know, checking on one another is important too. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that because I remember our players talking about it. You know, I remember myself, talking about it. I don't know if fan behavior has improved. I don't feel like legitimate WNBA fans.
There it is.
Are the ones that we're talking about. I feel like it's an online community. And maybe this is my privilege and my being naive.
She has privilege.
I believe that it is an online community that is using our league, that is using our players to continue to further divisive, hateful narratives.
That's what she basically called Caitlin Clark fans, those who support her star player, divisive, hateful fans that use their league to push their narrative. And the narrative that we've been pushing was we want them to treat Caitlin Clark fairly. Hit that like and subscribe button. Like and subscribe. Those buzzwords that she was saying was all about the LGBTQ plus community. It was. All those buzzwords, inclusion, gender exclusivity, you know, those buzzwords were all about the LGBTQ plus community. Now, let me tell you something. We're going on 2 hours. Thank you guys for rocking. I can't believe y'all still rocking with me, but I thank y'all for rocking with me. So let me break it down to this. When we talk about this and the W, and this go back to that picture one more time. I want to show you. This is who she was. Defending. Now, when we talk about the LGBTQ plus community, this is why I said I was a little bit disappointed in the Caitlin Clark crew for not really driving this home the way we should have. The reason that I was so upset. And the reason why, and this is what they won't talk about a lot. And this is why they tried to change the narrative of what this issue was about. This narrative wasn't about basketball. This narrative, and the reason we got upset, I know the reason I got upset, because I understood that this wasn't about basketball. I knew, and others knew, that the reason this was egregious, and the reason why she should have had more than a 1-game suspension, was because of the history. Was because of the history of not just Alyssa Thomas, but the reason why I knew that had a little bit more vitriol, and I would have suspended her for at least 2, maybe to 5 games, and would have fined her upwards to about $10,000. Because y'all remember now, they're making millions of dollars now. They're not making that pocket change anymore. They're making millions of dollars to be the rookie. Caitlin Clark's only making $7,000. Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston both millionaires. But what I know, and what a lot of us know, was the reason why this picture was so egregious isn't because she has a hand on the throat. I told y'all before, because what it represents. See, I know, and those of us that follow the W know, that these two, that picture, these two right here are a couple. Let's talk, babe. We gonna in town. Your boy's back. KD's back. I know that these two are a couple. Right? I know that Alyssa Thomas in 2024 was already saying that Indiana Fever fans were racist. And I knew, I was like, wait a minute, who said something racist to Alyssa Thomas? And I told y'all then, I said, I don't know about that. They just don't like Caitlyn because Caitlyn doesn't represent what they want us to represent. I know that these are a couple. And what happened during the game was Caitlyn and Ali and Bonner got into it. They got into it twice. It was DeWanna Bonner tried to post up Caitlin Clark. But before we get there, they knocking boots. Oh, we know they're knocking boots. Before we even get there, let me work it out. Let me work it out. Because I'm going to tell you something the media is not telling you. I'm going to tell you something that the media has not dropped. And that's why I'm a little bit disappointed. I was like, because I've been wanting to come back for a while. I'm like, God, is it time? Is it time? He's like, it's time. I'm going to tell you something the media didn't tell you. Let me tell you something the media didn't tell you. And I'm going to show you. What happened was, in 2024, Alyssa Thomas made this statement that the Indiana Fever fans were racist. And I was like, where did they get that from? I'm like, they're not racist. Why is she hating so bad on the Indiana Fever fans? And then they particularly called out Caitlin Clark fans. The media particularly called out Caitlin Clark fans for being homophobic and racist. I said, oh, there it is, homophobic and racist. Now, DeWanna Bonner, this is 2024, right? This is the end of 2023, going into 2024. So you had a year between 2024 and 25 going into 2026. We're 2026 now. So let me break this out, because I want y'all to understand, because this is what the media is not painting for y'all. They're lying to y'all, and they're playing in your face, and I'm going to break it down. I'm the only one that's going to tell you this. If I go missing, y'all know KD, he was telling us the truth. What happened in 25-4 and that playoff series, which was for real, they beat Indiana, and that playoff series, Alyssa Thomas made those statements in the post game. It was her and Copper. True story. The next season, the Indiana Fever signed who? The next season, the Indiana Fever signed. Y'all know. Let's go. The Indiana Fever signed DeWanna Bonner. They signed her. Not her, not the one in the front. They signed the female. They signed the woman. They signed DeWanna Bonner. Indiana signed DeWanna Bonner. They paid her a good, I think it was $200,000 contract. Right? DeWanna Bonner, during the middle of the season, said she did not like playing for the Fever. She was missing her kids. She was missing her family. She did not like playing for the Fever. Word got out that DeWanna Bonner did not like playing for the playing with Caitlin Clark. Right? Word got out that Bonner's was, if you don't believe me, let's look it up. Look. Yahoo Sports. Look. The Phoenix Mercury star that won by Ashley, Indiana last season for playing with Star Guard, dropped off confusing intel Monday while discussing Thursday Fever game. She alleged sources that told Bonner brought Indiana had to do with her not wanting to play in the heliocentric Clark offense. When I talked to people around the Fever, Bonner's answer was about Caitlin. It was about Caitlin Clark. Hold on. Go. Wait. They see it. They got to put it on screen. Hold on. Wait. Let me put it up. So y'all want to say I'm lying. Listen. This is what it is. Did the Phoenix Mercury star, the one about to actually leave Indiana? Female last meeting, superstar guard Caitlin Clark. WNBA media personality Trista Crick dropped a very confusing intel on Monday while discussing Thursday's Mercury Fever game. She alleged sources told her Bonner's abrupt Indiana exit in 2025 had to do with her not wanting to play in the heliocentric Clark offense. When I talked to people around the Fever, Bonner's exit was about Caitlin. Crick said on Yahoo it was about how much of a heliocentric player she is. It was about the vibe around the team, and clearly Caitlin's teammates love her. The one on Bonner, according to the people that I talked to, really didn't like playing with her. She did not like playing with Caitlin Clark. That's what the media would not tell us. That's what they did not tell us at all. That the one of Bonner didn't like playing with Caitlin. Now, before we get to, now see this is what the WNBA. That's why they're trying to hurry up and squash this story. And that's why I'm glad the Republicans jumped in and said, hey, we think they're treating a little bit wrong in this situation. Because before we got to this, we had this. And look at this. Look who's there. Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner. She left Indiana because she did not like Caitlin. She did not like the popularity of Caitlin. She didn't like what Caitlin stood for. And guess what? It led to altercations on the court. See, we're going to break this thing down. See, this is always bad. People didn't break this down. I was mad at my guys. They didn't go hard on this like this. And two, you're right. Oh, you're so right. AR said it's time. It's definitely time. Key, what's up, my brother? What's up, my brother? What's up? Hey, man, glad you back in the building, my guy. Solomon Trump, what's up? He said, they didn't want to, his AR said it's time. She lied to run the Phoenix. They say because she played like that. She did get benched for Lexi Hall. This is true. Because y'all know Lexi and Caitlin, they had a connection in. Then you brought her Sophie Cunningham. She got benched. She found herself outside of the rotation because she couldn't keep up. She came in out of shape. That's the way I feel. She came in out of shape. Aaliyah, don't feel bad. Aaliyah Boston did it her first year with Caitlin too. She came in out of shape. The next year she was ready though. She came in shape the next year. But this is what they're not telling you. It's not about just this, but what they're really trying to cover up is this. Because what happened during the game, what they don't tell you that happened during the game, and this is why I'm mad at Stephanie White, because Stephanie White didn't have to speak up. She could have kept her mouth closed. But you know why Stephanie White didn't? Caitlin Clark's own coach defended this mess, and there's a reason why she defended this. Tell you why. What happened during the game was they had 5 technicals. They had an altercation. Now, this wasn't the same game. This is the game before. Right? This is the Portland game. They had 6 technicals given to game in the What ended up happening was, hold on, let me show you. I'm trying. Y'all stick with me, man. Thank y'all for staying up with me. Let me show you what happened. What happened was, DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark got into it. And when DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark got into it, this is what happened. We got the video. Michelle Hines Allen. Now they don't want none of Michelle Hines Allen because her brother and sister they play in the league. They play in the NBA, so they don't want none of that. They don't want none of that. All right. So what happens is this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. All right, there it is. I got it. Let me show it to you because I want to show you guys what happened. This is legitimately what happened. Check this out. Put it on full screen. This is what happened during the game. This is not the same game. This is a different game. This is the game before. They played it back-to-back. This is the game before. This is what happened during the game. Let me show y'all. And this is what they're not talking about. And this is why. This is what happened. Look. Hold on, let me take myself out the screen.
And Bonner and Clark continue. And players and officials now getting involved. These fans into it.
Well, we're already setting up a game for Wednesday night, by the way. But
now, this is prime. This is prime television. That's where it all started. Mark, hey man, appreciate you, Mark. Thank you for everything, brother. I appreciate you. You was the first one to hit me up when I came on. Hey, Mark, have a good night. I'll holler at you too. Hey, watch the replay, man. I hope you get this. So that's where it all started, ladies and gentlemen. It started because her boo thing got into it with Caitlin Clark. The next game, y'all heard her say they play again. I think that was Tuesday night. They played Thursday night, or maybe it was Wednesday night. It was Monday and Wednesday. I forget which one it was. They played again the next day, the day after. And guess what happened? That's when this happened. Y'all see how the media isn't putting two to two together? That's when that happened. And the reason why, because we're gonna break it all down. Because like I said, the reason why Caitlin's coach is defending Alyssa Thomas. And we knew this. We knew this out the gate. And that's why I was waiting on the guys to bring it home that, hey, the reason why Alyssa Thomas is doing that is because she's defending her love. She's defending her boo thing. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, so we stay clean. Allegedly. I am of the opinion. Let me say it that way. And she's defending her love, her boo thing. But they're trying to say, oh, it's a basketball league. They're just being physical. They being physical. They're being physical. That's what they're trying to say. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't just because they being physical. It ain't because it's a physical league. It's because what Caitlin Clark represents. That's why she got that. She was going against her boo thing. And the reason why her coach was quick to defend this is because her coach, man, this gets deep, y'all. It gets deep. It's because her coach is dating or with. Y'all do know who her coach is with, right? Her coach. See, we look at everything. I want to show it to you. I want y'all to see this. I want you to see this. This is why Stephanie White was so quick to defend Alyssa Thomas. Even though her own player was the one that got assaulted. Because her coach is not only a player president, she's not only she's also MA, ABCD, EFG, LG, LBT community with the one and only Lisa Salters. Yeah, I know her. Football interviewer, basketball interviewer, sideline. Her coach is in the ABCD, EFG, LGBT relationship. Also, that's why she had to come back and say, "Hey, this ain't. We gonna forget about them beating up Caitlyn. We gotta make sure we stay on gender. We gotta make sure we stay on the ABCD, EFG, LGBT gender." They beating Caitlyn Clark because of what she stands for. They don't like her fans because what Caitlyn Clark did was she took a league that was niched and she made it broad. And this is what I tell a lot of my friends that talk about the LGBT plus. I say, hey, majority of us are like me. Love who you love. I don't care. A majority of them say, hey, man, love who you love. If that's who you love, that's who you love. That ain't none of my business. What you do with your baby, who you do it, is your business. I want to say so fast, I ain't going to say that. We're going to keep it PG. But if you ask 90%, 92% of our country actually associates themselves with the LGBTQ plus. So 8% of the country, only 8%, considers themselves LGBTQ. So the vast majority of our country does not subscribe to that lifestyle, but a large percent, about 70%, says you have a right to love and be who you love. And the biggest issue with Caitlyn Clark is she's opened the door for the right conservatives and giving them a star to cheer for. And that's really, if you really think about it, that's what the Lakers are doing too. So if everybody say that the Lakers are taking the book on the Caitlyn Clark page, that came from Key Joe first. Remember that. Y'all booked that. That came from Key Jack. And that's really the thing. And see, men, we think more with our minds. So we think with our mind and our wills, and we're not really emotional. That's why you can have Stephen A. So they say, hey, man, use her for everything that she got. And he consistently says one of the dumbest lines ever. He goes, rise the tide, lift all boats. And I know it's a JFK. Slogan. I know what the JFK saying, but all because the great man said it doesn't mean that it's true. Because the rise the tide doesn't lift all boats. Some boats sink with rise the tide. Let it be a tsunami. Some boats sink with rise the tide, lift all boats. Right? That's rise the tide. Stop saying that. That joke is ridiculous. It's not true. That's not a true statement. A rise the tide doesn't lift all boats. Sometimes it sinks boats. It sinks a lot of them. Those that are not equipped. You know what I'm saying? Those are not equipped. Oh, yes, definitely. The slow time Lakers are taking the book out of Caitlyn Clark. Right? The slow time, that's funny, though. That is funny. Like, I don't see. They don't have a lot of judges with the Lakers having all these white boys on the white men on the team. I like it though. I like it. I'm gonna tell you why. I'll tell you why I like it. I'm gonna give it. I was gonna do another. I'm gonna do another live on this one, but I love it. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm a Laker fan. Y'all know I'm a huge Laker fan. Three teams. If y'all don't know, Indiana Fever, the Los Angeles Lakers. Y'all already know that roll of tide, baby. And y'all know them Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. Let's go. How about them Cowboys? Y'all know that's the KDJ. Y'all gonna see me in all those outfits every time. All right, but the Lakers, I like the Lakers. LeBron got up out of there though. That's just hilarious. LeBron like, y'all bringing in who? And we gonna do. All right, hey man. LeBron's like peace. LeBron's out. LeBron's out. He's like, all right, what? All right, what? Hey, Solomon Trust said the slow interest in the slow time Lakers. The slow time Lakers are taking the book out of Indiana. They learned it from Caitlin Clark. The Lakers is about money, right? Y'all gotta understand what the Lakers is. It's Hollywood. It's Showtime, right? And one thing Hollywood is learning now the hard way at Supergirl. They're learning the hard way that hey, that left ain't making us no money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the conservatives be like, I don't like it. They're not going to spend their money, right? So ask Supergirl. Supergirl comes talking about, oh, it's not about no love. She's not got no man. The man is like, we're not going to watch that. We're not going to pay out money for that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, this is about gender fluidity. And the man was like, all right. That was the dumbest thing Abby Alcock could say. She could have said because, like, it's I'm all over the place, guys. I'm having fun. So, hey, we're in overtime now, guys. So if y'all got any questions y'all want to put in the chat, we're talking overtime. That's the dumbest thing she could have said, because majority of people that watch sports, majority of people that watch comic book movies, Marvel and stuff like that are men. That's your demographic. And I think ABC, Fox, these movie companies, they're starting to say like, hey, it's good to have an agenda. It's cool to have an agenda where everybody making money. But ain't nobody making money, man. We gotta make some change. Hey, I ain't making no money. I'm like, hey, kid, you gotta make some changes, dog. Like, it's cool. Do what you want to do. We making money. But if you ain't making no money, we gotta change. We gotta pivot. We gotta pivot. And ABC and all these that's why ABC is laying off all these people. But they understand these ratings will start to fall. First Take is starting to fall. And guess what's happening? More people come to see the people like Katie. Man, y'all up at 2 o'clock in the morning still listening to your boy talk. I appreciate y'all. That's much love. Y'all at 1:30 listening to your boy. That's love. Well, let me say this. What the Lakers are doing, they taking a page out of Caitlin Clark because the Lakers understand this. Hey, we might not win the championship, but boy, they sure gonna come support us, though. That right? We done opened the room to a whole other demographic of people. And Trump will tell you quit. Trump say, hey man, the majority of them voted for me. Trump told him, whose day he was talking to? And he said, New York, boy, I ain't see y'all in a while, so I got a lot to talk about. The New York Giants quarterback. He's talking to the New York Giants quarterback, and the New York Giants quarterback introduced him, and they started getting a hard time, right? And the brother got mad because the quarterback for the Giants, I'll have a brain freeze, guys. Jackson Dart, right? Jackson Dart got up there and said, introduced Trump at a thing, and his teammate had an issue with Jackson Dart. Abdul Carter had an issue with Jackson Dart introducing Trump. And Trump was like, man, don't worry about them. We got more votes. There's more people that support me than support them. We got more votes than them. You know what I'm saying? We landslide in the vote decision. And I think the Lakers are realizing, hey, and they got the perfect coach to do it too. They got a perfect coach. They got J.J. Redick. Where J.J. Redick come from? Duke University. What's the Krzyzewski always got some fire white basketball players. Christian Laettner, Bob Hurley. You know what I'm saying? Always. Kevin, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Kev? Always got some fire basketball players. I miss y'all, man. I miss y'all, Kev. What's going on, bro? Thank you so much. Them guys always got some fire basketball players. Always some fire white basketball. I'm talking about, that's what Duke do. They always. So if it's anybody that can make this work, it's your boy, JJ Redick. Cooper Flag, Duke. Hi, hello there. How you doing? She said, Keyjoe's been a long time. They say Keyjoe's been a long time. Forget it's been, man, it's been an hour since I've seen you. But it's good to see you. It's good to see you too. It's good to see you too. Glad you guys are back, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Get those likes up. Come on, get those likes up. But I've been on here for 2 hours. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. It's great to see you too. But I'm just saying, like, if anybody can pull off a JJ Redick is taking the page. The LA Lakers are taking the page out of the Caitlin Clark book, and they say, hey, Caitlin Clark got the whole right supporting her. And I be telling this in business. This is business advice I'm gonna get to you. I be telling cats in business. I say, hey man, don't niche yourself. A lot of people be like, I'm a black business or I'm a white business or blah 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 blah. I'm like, no. You wanna be Chick-fil-A. You wanna have your morals and standards, but you wanna serve everybody and say my pleasure. My pleasure. The business and companies that I'm running, I don't even let them know I'm black or white. It don't matter. I just want to do great business. Branding deals. I mean, I guess they will look at it and say he's a black guy. He's going to bring in black. But listen, I just got prophesied to last week that it's going to be, I'm bringing both sides together. And I believe that. I believe that because we need to heal. Plus, when the aliens come, it ain't going to matter if you're black or white. Thank you for listening to the King Joe Show, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. We got to stop doing that. We're back. We got to start hitting the music so loud, okay? We got to start doing that. All right, but listen, I appreciate you guys so much. I miss you guys so much. Kev, hi, hello there. AR, Solomon Trump, to all you guys that's been up here, man, and showing so much love. Man, is Mark, I appreciate it. To the love that was shown to me on X, that was crazy. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. And I'm humble. I'm so humble. I've been going for it's almost a year. I've been going for a while, and I did not expect you guys to come back and show so much love that you guys showed to me. To all the people that's on X, man, y'all crazy over here, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all had a good time with the show. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all got something out of it. My thing is this, man. Love with each other, but don't let people play with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a huge Caitlin Clark fan, but I try to talk about everybody. I throw love to Angel. I throw love to Olivia Miles. I throw love to great players, Kelsey. I know Dejanay, she's out. You have a Cardosa. You know, she's not playing very well, but I believe she can bounce back. I mean, if you're a great player, I'm going to show love to you. You know what I'm saying? Stewie, Asia. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a huge Asia fan, but, you know, I still respect their game, though. There's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect. And trust me, there's no disrespect, Bam. I saw what you did in Tyler. I'm good. I don't want that smoke. I don't want it. But listen, don't let the media play with y'all, man. The media's playing around, and they're trying to play these double dutch games, but they're trying to make it look like we're the bad guys. We're not. We have stand on your shield, stand on what you believe. It's not cool for them to be able to stand on what they believe, but then when we stand on what we believe, we're called haters. Y'all know I have to leave you with a little word. You can't sit there and stand. All it takes for even to prevail is for good to do nothing. We're called haters for standing on what we believe in, the way we were taught, and our values. You can't be one-sided and say, well, our values is right, yours is wrong. You can feel like that way, but in America, you should respect. You sit there and say you want to include. You can't have inclusion and then exclude people for feeling the way they feel. You contradicting your whole stance. You can't sit and say, we just want this type of fan. Yes, we're against any violence against anybody. We're against anybody threatening anybody. But we're also against people bullying people also. You can sit there and say it's okay to bully this person because she's great and she can take it. That's not cool. No, it's not. The people that you think that can take it a lot of times are the ones that are going through the most, and it might be the ones that are on the brink of giving up. And I'm all for making jokes. I'm all for having fun and all that stuff. But if I feel like it's getting to a point, as soon as I got to encourage him and be like, you know what? This is what it is. Caitlyn is 24? She's a baby still. A very beautiful baby. You know what I'm saying? She's still a baby. Stand on what you believe. If you believe that alternative lifestyle, if you believe that's what it is, fine. Believe that. I'm not trying to stop you from living that way. That's your life. We all gonna have to stand before him at the end of the day, though. And what I want to do is I want to be righteous. I want to show forth love. And sometimes showing forth love means I have to tell you, hey, man, this is what it is. WBB Bully, man. Hey, I appreciate you so much. I couldn't believe you shared it, bro. That's so much love. Show that real quick. Real quick. WBB Bully, I appreciate you, dog. That was crazy. I did not see that coming. Did we do that in Google? Google. It's in Google. Can you show it? We might not be able to show it. It's in Google. But WBB Bully, I want to shout you out. You actually shared the show. Man, it meant a lot to me for you sharing the show. That meant everything, man. To everyone, man. Everybody that's been here, that's been supporting and stay with me for 2 hours plus. Man, you guys mean so much to me. I told you I was going to be here for a while. I told you I was going to sit and talk. We're going to get in and have a good time. I hope you had fun, man. I hope you laugh. I hope you think. I hope you, if you got upset, that's fine. It's all right to get angry, but don't let it lead you to sin. All right? Listen, I love you guys. Go for your goals. Oh, man, it feels good to say this. Go for your goals. Always go for your goals. I didn't know if I was going to be able to say this again. I didn't know if I was going to be able to speak again. My God is still a healer. He's still with me. Tell y'all, man. Doctor said that they thought I had a stroke first. Then they came and said that I had 2 blockages. One going to my brain and one going to my kidneys. But God is forever faithful, and I'm here. And we're not going to be scared to say, hey, man, I love Christ, I love God, to the day I die. To the day they tag my TOE. I don't know how long I got left to live, but we're going to have a great time. As long as I'm here, man, I'm going to love you guys. I hope you guys love me. I'm going to try to be righteous towards everyone. Did we find it? I want to show that. Make sure we show it before we leave. We got to show it before we leave. I'm looking for it. Hold on, I'm looking for it too. It should be. It's on X. It's on X. I got it right here. Bully, thank you. To the new followers on X, thank y'all, man. Y'all coming through. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Show that. I got you. I'm ready. Let me run it. Shout out to my co-producer E. You did good. That's love. Oh, now it shows up. It came up this time. Hold on, it came up with what's name? Go back. Go to So let me go to Safari. Mine came up. There we go. Let me show y'all. To all the new followers, thank you guys so much, man. That's love. Thank you guys. The likes. WB Bully. Love, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not on the General CC, I'm on the General God's Army, baby. You know what it is, guys. It's your boy King Joe. I love y'all so much, man. I'm getting emotional, but it's all right. Just know I love you. I love y'all, man. I care for y'all. We back. We're going to do it, all right? Listen, go for your goals. Always go for your goals. Don't never stop. Don't never let anybody stop you from being successful. Don't ever let anybody push you down for being unique. Don't let anybody put you down for doing the things that God put on your heart to do. We're all put here for a purpose. We're all put here for a world. If it's to help somebody, to love somebody, to pull somebody up, sometimes it's to chastise, sometimes it's to correct, sometimes it's to convict. But guess what? It's not to condemn, it's not to send them to hell, it's to love them. What makes us great is our differences. Be unique. Be you. And I see you next time. It's your boy, King Joe. We gonna play the video? We gonna play it? Oh, they said they're gonna play the video. Hold on. We gotta play the Chosen. We're gonna play Chosen. We're gonna leave it Chosen. All right, cool. Gotcha. Listen, thank y'all. This is the King Joe exclusive. This is the new one that we just put out. It's called Chosen. Love y'all. I'm out. Check it out. Also, add me on Facebook. Facebook.com/King David Jordan. That's Facebook.com/King David Jordan. We do more articles and typing, and we have more articles. We have more posts where it's more reading. We still have videos, some video clips and stuff like that. But you'll also see some of the things that we're working on with AI, some of the things that we're working on, and other aspects. We just had a huge post where we was talking about EA Sports that went crazy. We just started really reposting there with the EA Sports. Shout out to all my EA Sports fans. Hey, we did it, baby. They changed it back. They took out the transactions. That's because the community came together. When the community comes together, there's nothing we can do. Are we ready? We ready. Hey, love y'all. Y'all have a good night. It's your boy King J. We'll see y'all later. Check out this.
Gives me joy when I think about how he chose me and placed me in this place. You put your hands on me and fill me with your grace. So really glad that you made choice of me. That you had to use me. So let go. You already know that. You mean so much. You mean so much. Mean so much. I'm so glad that you chose me. So really glad that you made choice of me. That you had news for me. So will I go? You already know that. You mean so much. You mean so much. So much. Finally I see. Nah, I'm so glad that you've chosen me. You chose me. To preach your word. You chose me. To do your will. You chose me. I'm so glad that you've chosen me. You chose me. To sing your song. Thy kingdom come. I'm so glad that you've chosen me. Yeah. You chose me. Canaan. This is the King Joe exclusive. Jehovah, baby. Yeah. I mean, so many people doubted us. Listen. I'm so glad that he chose us.